Welcome to TNT Sports Network, where it's all sports all the time. I'm Tom, and he's Tom, and thanks for joining us today. Well, Tom, we got this birthday edition.
Everyone in the comment section, go wish your boy a happy birthday.
September 1st.
September 1st, 1993 was his date of birth.
Wow.
He had a great birthday. We went and test drove Teslas. Boy, oh boy, if you haven't test drove a Tesla, go test drive one.
30 minutes you got.
30 minutes.
Just go.
Go.
You don't, no commitment.
Nope. They literally tell you, if you don't want to buy a car, that's fine. Just go enjoy the test drive.
Exactly.
And I was like, all right, cool, bet.
So, and then we learned something that they did overnight.
Yeah, they used to do overnight test drives where like they used to give you the car, you drive it home, and then you bring it back in the morning.
Yeah.
What an insane concept that is.
Bizarre. But we only had 30 minutes. But we did go past the 30 minutes.
We did. We may have went like 42 minutes or something like that. But
the car, we had the problem with the car. And
the key. We digressed.
Yeah.
But we need you guys.
I'm scared. We
need you guys to show this video some love, to get the subscriber count up so we can actually get our Teslas. Right? Like, please give us money. We want a Tesla.
Got it.
But I digress. So, if you guys remember, we did an investigative report, kind of, for the Super League.
Okay, so you need to tell them I had no idea what the video is about.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I just said that.
Yeah, he has no idea what the video is about. We did a investigative report for the Super League. A little too far. There you go. YouTube recommends TNT Sports Network, Super League. Yeah, anyway. Today we have a new investigative report.
Jesus Christ.
Sit down, buckle up, because boy, oh boy, do we have a dandy for you today.
Well, him. He has
me.
it.
Yeah, me.
I don't. I have no idea what's going on.
Me, yeah. So you'll see me looking at my phone. That's because here in the 21st century, all my notes are on my phone. So I'm not ignoring you guys. Don't think that. So, Tom, you're active on Twitter sometimes, right? Sometimes, right? Have you seen a high school known as Bishop Sycamore?
Oh, Jesus. I think I know what this is.
All right. Do you know the story?
No.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Well, it was a high school that doesn't exist or something like that?
I'll give you the facts and you tell me what you think at the end.
Okay.
All right. So, Bishop Sycamore is a high school located in Columbus, Ohio. Right? So, like, ESPN at the end of summer does these, like, high school showcase games before they air college and regular season football.
Okay.
Because it's dirt cheap to get the rights to college, high school football.
Yeah.
So they were like, they pit a game of IMG Academy, located in Florida, who's like maybe the top ranked high school football team, right?
Okay.
They're basically like football players go there and then like they kind of go to class, but they more likely just practice football and then develop into like good football players. So they put them up against this team called Bishop Sycamore, who's like, we have a bunch of high level recruits too, 4 5-star recruits. They're like, it's gonna be perfect. So the marketing company who ESPN gives to go and get these high school teams to play each other was like, sold. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So they put them up together to play a game on Sunday. Okay. How do you think that game went?
Probably a blowout from Ohio State or the Ohio team.
The Ohio team, the Bishop Sycamore, lost to IMG Academy 58-0.
Oh, okay, forget it.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to go the other way around.
Yeah. However, now, in hindsight, even during the game, there was audio of the announcers who were like, yeah, Bishop Sycamore told us they had high-level recruits. The announcers said that. They're like, we're starting to think that's not true. There's been raised some questions about the legitimacy of this school. Okay, so, here we go. Bishop Sycamore, what type of entity do you think that would be connected to?
Something with religion.
Right. It would usually be connected with the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
So, like, usually bishop, you name a school Bishop blank after, like, a bishop of that diocese, right? So, in the Diocese of Columbus, has nothing ever in the history of anything on a Bishop Sycamore.
Got it.
All right, so that's, first of all, a red flag. Because, like, you don't name a bishop after a non-existent bishop.
Or a bishop school after.
Or bishop school, right, correct.
Okay, got it.
Next, what do you think the address is for the school?
12 Bishop Sycamore Lane.
It's a P.O. box.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the president of the school, the founder of the school, said it's a P.O. box to protect the privacy of his students because there was like some issues with COVID going on, and like he said they were like being harassed, and so like they made the address a PO box so no one would come and threaten them.
Okay.
Right? Yeah,
Sounds
totally legitimate, right? Okay. So now the school is described as an online charter school that students can attend. However, it is not listed in the Ohio High School Athletic Association's directory. Which means, like, if you're a high school who's playing sports, you would be listed in this directory.
Yeah, it'd be like almost like a mandatory type of
Yes.
Okay.
So, if you go to the school's website, which I tried to do right before here to bring it up, and it wouldn't even work like it did. When I did it yesterday, it came up with a white screen, right? And then, like, if you search Google for like football player, there was a picture of that on the right-hand side. And it says, it seems we can't find what you're looking for. Perhaps searching can help. That was their website. That was the school's website.
Okay.
Now, I don't know about you, but if you were to go to our high school's website, it would have, like, pictures of the school, the directory to get in touch with people, all the upcoming events. Yeah. No, nothing of that. Literally a nondescript photo of a football player, and we can't find what you're looking for. So, next up, they had a GoFundMe. Okay. They started up a GoFundMe because their words were, a new football program getting established in Columbus and is playing a national schedule which is ranked 4th in the nation. So they were trying to raise money from the people of Columbus to help fund this program. I don't really know what the money was supposed to help them with.
Yeah.
So they set a goal of $20,000. And they got close. How much do you think they raised?
$17,500.
$140.
Oh.
And then they closed down the GoFundMe. Okay. So, you see some issues here.
Why would a school need a GoFundMe?
Another great question. Because it's an online charter school.
Yeah, online, I don't think there's much cost of running a school.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait, my friend. Last season, they played football teams. They actually played teams last season as a football team. They went 0-6.
Okay.
They were outscored 227-42.
42. That's good.
Yeah.
Good numbers.
Yeah.
Great numbers.
Yeah. But apparently they have 4- and 5-star recruits to go and, play against the top team in the country.
Okay.
Okay? However, now it gets even weirder when we look at the schedule. Apparently they played against a high school on Friday. And this game against the top team in the country was scheduled for Sunday.
Okay.
Do you know how difficult it is to play a football game twice in 3 days?
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's borderline dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a video going around where it's like they're like, imagine being like a 30-year-old McDonald's employee and tearing your ACL in a high school football game. Because I'll get to that part, but they played 19-7 and they lost 19-7 in that game they played on Friday.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, and then they played on Sunday and lost 52-0, 58-0.
Yeah.
And there's this anecdote going around Twitter that the team, I think it was in this game against Stowe Rocks. If I find the picture, I'll put it up. So you know how in sports one team wears a dark color, the other team wears a light color? So apparently, Bishop Sycamore forgot to pack their white uniforms. So they wore their black uniforms, while Stowe Rocks also wore their black uniforms. That's like something you do in a video game to troll your opponent. It was black on black. It was insane. Okay?
All right.
Next up, we have the players on the team. Okay? Quarterback Jalen Knight got the start for the team in the game against IMG. His Twitter says that he is a 3-star prospect in the 2023 class. Okay? Legit. However, his huddle page, which is like a recruiting page, says that he plays for Perry Hale High School in Baltimore.
Okay.
Okay? Next up, he also has a 24/7 sports profile, which is like another type of recruiting page, that has him as an unrecruited quarterback that graduated in 2021.
Oh, so he's gone already.
Yes.
He left.
And then we have another quarterback on the team, Trillian Harris, who is listed on Huddle as a senior quarterback for Bishop Sycamore. However, on Harris's 24/7 profile, it lists him as a quarterback from California in the 2021 class who wasn't recruited.
That would make sense. He'd be graduated too, no?
Yeah, and also California, not Ohio.
Yeah. They're pretty far.
Yeah, a little bit.
California.
So, when you look at the roster that they provide, because they provided a roster, again, I'll put the photo here, and it was like someone made a Word document and then just typed out the position, player, position, player. It was like the most uninformal thing in the world. It literally just was literally something we could make on Word in 2 seconds.
Got it.
They gave that to ESPN for the game. Okay? So, most of this team is filled with postgraduates and some players who play junior college football. But high school, though. They're high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the past, some they had trouble with playing their games because other teams backed out because the other schools were worried about the older age of some of Bishop's players. So that hence to lead to the 30-year-old McDonald's guy who tore his ACL playing in a high school football game.
Got it.
Because again, 2 games in 3 days. Now this is where it gets fun.
Okay. Oh, there's even more to this.
Yes. Andre Peterson, who is the school's founder, denies allegations that the organization is a scam. Okay?
Okay.
However, they fired the head coach. Okay?
You knew too much.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I have to say this. Allegedly,
Yeah.
We don't want to get sued, so allegedly, the head coach has an active arrest warrant on fraud charges. Okay? Okay.
He might have some more.
So the governor of Ohio tweeted out.
Oh my
The
Jesus.
governor of Ohio tweeted out that he's concerned about the recent reports about Bishop Sycamore and that he is asking the Ohio Education Board to conduct an investigation to ensure compliance with Ohio law and to ensure that the school is providing the educational opportunities Ohio students deserve. The governor is getting involved in this.
But wait, like, is this a real school? Like, if we can we look it up on Google?
Okay, ready?
Oh, so I assume we're getting to that soon.
We have eyewitness testimony here.
Okay.
Okay. Aaron Boyd, who claims to be the first player ever recruited by the school, had an interview on Complex. Shout out to Complex for being a really helpful article for me to get all my facts straight. Because there was so much information on Twitter. Like, Urinating Tree, our guy, put this huge thread out, and I was trying to keep up with the thread, and it was just like, I need this all located in one so I could just make my own notes. Okay, so he said he and other football hopefuls were enticed to play at Bishop by promises that included appearing in a Netflix documentary. When he ultimately...
Oh, I think they're definitely going to be on it now.
When he ultimately relocated to Ohio, there wasn't even a campus for the school. Okay.
It's online.
Right, it's online.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to put the VR glasses
Yes,
on.
exactly. It's Bishop Sycamore in VR.
Yeah, no. Tom,
Yeah, it's a simulation. They're in a simulation. That's what
Got
it is.
it.
Okay. So then he said, "This is the craziest bleep. This is what you want to hear. I first moved out there. We were staying in a hotel in Delaware, Ohio. We were staying there for like 5 months." Boyd explained. "Didn't have no housing. All players came to find out we never paid the hotel. The school was writing them bounce checks. The head coach of Bishop Sycamore wasn't the head coach. He was like an athletic director. He was the bleep that was behind all of it. He was writing bounce checks for everything. For everything. We never paid for anything." Okay? "As for the academic experience," Boyd said, "there essentially was none. We didn't go to school. We never went to school. I can't lie. They tried once. They took us to a community library one day. It was already October. The season was about to be over. He said it was like at that point, well, bleep, I'm not going to school. Y'all haven't put me through school this whole time."
So wait, okay, how many people were on this team?
Like a full roster team. Like 20, 30 people.
So you're telling me these 20 kids were cooped up into a hotel and they never went to school and they were like, this is fine?
Yeah. Yeah, this is high school. This is how high school works. We stay in a hotel the whole time. We practice football, and that's it. This is high school. Do we gotta take classes? Nah, fam.
There has to be something deeper than that.
I'm telling you, this is just we're just scratching the surface here, okay? Because this happened on Sunday. Spoiler alert: we're filming this on Wednesday, okay? And there's zero doubt this is going to be made into a movie, a movie
They're
or
gonna
a
be
Netflix documentary. They're going to be in what they were promised. Congratulations.
Yeah, they definitely will be in the movie, but for another reason.
Yeah, but like I first saw this developing, I'm like, what is everyone talking about? And then really is when I really took a deep dive into Urinating Tree's thread, where I was like, this is the most insane story I have ever heard.
But what was the point? What was it to gain?
play on national TV in a high school game where your team got waxed.
But like the question is here, it's like, but what? What was there to gain? If there's a scammer, right? Like when there's a scammer, there's always something to gain. Money or whatever. But what was he gaining?
I would assume that like maybe the money for playing on TV. I don't really know what they're but again, they claim it's not a scam.
Totally not a scam.
No campus, no classes.
No, they went to the library.
Right, they took them to a library one day, and all the players were like, "What's this? We didn't go to school all year. We're not going to a library." So like, not a scam though. Okay, because the president's son is on the team, right? And he's like, yeah, if this was a scam, I'd be ruining my son's education.
Ruin your whole life, bud.
Yeah. The coach is writing bounce checks for everything. No wonder he has an active warrant for fraud. Man was fired because of
fraud.
He was fired because they lost like 52-0. But he was fired because he was fired from a non-existent position. You know how bad of your job you must be to be fired from something that's not even real.
This is like one of those like those businesses, right? That like are just like a random, like it's a random building and it's just a door.
Yes.
And like it's like a closet, if that.
Yeah.
And then they use that as like the front for a company.
Correct.
And like it's just a front door.
Yeah.
In a wall. That probably the sheet.
No. This was a hotel.
The hotel door. Sorry.
Yes.
It was a red door.
Red door. Yes, from Warzone. Yes.
You just poof and you're there.
Yep, that's how it worked. And then you don't write the check out, you write them bounce checks. Here's my question. Okay. Now, yes, we blame the school for being frauds.
What school?
I don't know what to call it. School?
The door.
The door. We blame the door for being frauds, right? The coach for having an arrest warrant. The founder for being like, this is not a scam.
I think I know where this question goes.
The players for like, I don't even know if we can blame the players, but I'm still going to blame them anyway, too.
Oh, yeah, that's where I would blame.
No. You know who I blame?
The governor.
No. ESPN and the marketing company who hired them. How little research must you do? You are the biggest sports network in the world.
Okay.
How little research must you do? Literally, you could have took 2 seconds. You search up the school. You go to their website and see they had no website. You see they have a P.O. box. How little research must you do to then put them on national television in a game against where they literally could have gotten killed against the top-ranked school in the country, and then be like, this is fine. They gave us this as a page. Okay.
So my question would be, when did they apply to play this game? So if they applied, let's say 5 months ago,
right,
when the school started, or when the kids got there, right. Let's just say if that is 5 months ago, right. They applied for it. Maybe this guy was like,
that's the roster.
That's
the
roster.
ESPN.
Nice, wonderful. What if the guy was like, yeah, let's just see if we can get on national TV, and then he was way over his head.
I kind of think that might be where it's going.
And he's like, well, screw it, let's just keep on going. Let's see how much we can get.
He's like, hey, we're not a real school.
Yeah,
we're not even real players.
But we'll just ask these random kids.
Let's just play a joke on ESPN and be like, yo, let's see if they can put us on TV. And then he's like, oh my God, they were actually stupid enough to do it.
And then the day of the game, the guy was just like, oh, well, I was working my day job, my normal job. I need to make up a roster. And he was like, a word or pages on the map.
He was in the hotel lobby. He went to the business center and printed it out.
No, not even that. He asked to use the laptop of the
ESPN, of the people there. He's like, hey, do you mind if I just print out this roster real quick? Sorry, it's been a long morning.
Yeah. Do you have a printer? What printer is it? Lexmark something?
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Here's our roster. Have a nice day.
And they're probably not real people either. They're probably halfway through.
Like I said, the quarterbacks are either not in school, in a different school. I don't know.
Because like, who do you really look at it? Like, you look at the QB.
Right. Like, the QB's Twitter says that he was like, whatever. Did they make a fake Twitter for this quarterback to go along with the route? How deep does this go?
How old is Twitter?
Yeah, it's a great question. I didn't look that up. But how deep does this go? Like, how, like, deep state,
if we can find how old it is, we'll put it over here.
Yeah.
But if it was 5 months ago, this is all the plan.
Yeah, I don't know how long they've had this in. I think they said the school opened in 2019 or 2018 somewhere. Oh, sorry.
In June.
School
in
opened.
June.
Yeah, in June of 2021. But like, no, it's just
wow.
This is just mind blowing to me that, like, first of all, like, kudos to this school for getting through this entire elaborate ruse. Yeah. Okay, like, I can't even plan like a meal in my head, and this guy planned a whole fake school with a PO box and a hotel and not paying anyone.
Tell you, the PO box is the door.
You're right. The PO box it's the door to the PO box.
Yes,
that leads to nowhere. Like, shout out to them for coming up with this. Shout out to the coach because he's probably going to go to jail.
Let's talk about the kids for a second.
Yeah.
These kids got ripped off of a education. Oh no! Wait,
these kids were like 30.
They were older.
These are like our age kids playing high school football.
Because they're already what, seniors in college or juniors?
Yeah, like.
Wow.
Like, if you just search up Bishop Sycamore on Twitter, like, so this one right here, this is a key example. Search up Bishop Sycamore on Twitter. Number 54 for Bishop Sycamore is hurt, and he's not even listed on the roster ESPN gave them. This man is just lying there dead.
We do not have a 54 on the roster we were given.
At what point the announcers are like, yo, what is going on here? Because, like, the announcers, like, obviously they have to, like, have some type of information. But they got the roster.
Yes.
Wow.
Man, this game had everything. They even had lightning that caused the game to be delayed for a half hour. The coach was probably like, call in the fake lightning. We need a half hour to figure out a new lie.
I was praying to the lightning god.
Yeah, with Bishop, it makes sense. Yeah. They got their prayers answered. Yeah, it was like...
Now it's going to come out that he wasn't even Catholic.
Oh, that's bad.
Do you have to be Catholic to work at a Catholic school?
No.
I think that would be like discrimination or
something.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Did you know that you don't have to be 55 and up to have an AARP membership?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, now I know, but
now you do. So, as you can tell...
this is going to be great. This is going to be a great Netflix series.
You know, I'm going to be... Maybe we'll get featured in the Netflix series.
This guy probably was just like, hey, Jim, should we, like, pretend we're a school and we'll see if we get some random people to play? Or these are Jim's friends.
These are Jim's friends.
And we wanted to reenact life again as high school football players. And they're like, yeah, we'll play. And this is how they play it against high school players. And they're like, oh, we'll probably win. Yeah.
There's a video where the IMG Academy guys are running out of the tunnel and they're like super focused, like, yeah, and they're running out as a team. And then the Bishop Sycamore guys, and they're like all spread out. And they're like, whoop, 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 and they're just dancing around.
I'm telling you.
It's like a Chappelle skit or something.
No, this is something like, this is like, these are like friends that were like, yeah, we need to play again. And, like, they were just thinking, like, oh, yeah, we'll try to play against, like, a high school team. We'll pretend. And, like, it just went way too far.
Again, I ask you, ESPN, the marketing company who ESPN contracted, how stupid are you to let this get through? Literally 2 seconds of research on this school, and you would have found out it's a phony.
And then you were trying to pull up the website.
And now I'll show you now what the website looks like. Hold on. I'll put a picture here, because it's not what I wanted to put up on here before, but Bishop, if anyone's wondering, it's bishopsycamore.org. Not for profit, that means.
Our site is coming soon. Wait, what background is that? That's not Columbus, Ohio.
It's not Columbus, Ohio. You're right. It looks like Alaska.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, like, it went from a non-distinct picture
of a screenshot of that.
I will. It went from, like, a picture of a football player and literally telling them that there's no site to now, once they've been found out, our site is coming soon.
They're going to an Alaska cruise.
I was going to say maybe they're making a new site. Maybe now they're going to become legitimate.
Maybe.
They're like, oh, you guys mess with the wrong people.
Yeah.
We're going to make a website.
I'm telling you, this is going to happen. This school is going to become a thing. And years later, the people are going to die. And then the will is going to be like, all right, release it. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, we were just joking. But we ended up being a school.
Listen, I got to ask. Is it this easy to create a school?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Should we create a school for, like, hockey players? Maybe we can get on NHL Network?
A website. And that's it.
I know someone who has the P.O. box. I can make a website. We have Canva for a lot of stuff. Like, we can make a high school that goes and tries to get on NHL Network to play a high school showcase hockey game.
Why stop there, Tom? Let's make our own NHL team.
Guys, call us if you're interested in this idea. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Okay? But we're going to create a school and a hockey team and everything. and we'll all put you guys in on the profits that we're not going to make. So,
$150.
yes.
We'll split it.
We're going to start GoFundMe. No, it was $140.
Oh, close.
Okay, we're going to.
I donated some of my money.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Bishop Sycamore High School. Shout out to IMG. Oh, also, one more thing. They were supposed to play like this number 4 ranked schedule of all the tough teams. Yeah, as of like yesterday, all those tough teams like dropped the team from their schedule.
Yeah, I wouldn't play them either.
Again, how are those teams scheduling these teams if they're not? Does anyone do research anymore and anything? Really?
I mean, like, listen, it shows. If you have confidence, you can do anything.
Seriously,
like those videos of like the people walking into like stadiums with hard hats and like a clipboard and a ladder. They walk right in.
Yeah.
Like this is the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Where did they put the ladder?
Now I'm starting to think like our high school was New York State soccer champions and like they were ranked like top 3 in the country.
Yeah. Like
did we play fake schools? Were we a fake school? Does my advanced regions degree mean anything? Wow, what a simulation this is. In that simulation, you guys should be subscribed and liking the video, turning on post notifications. Thank you for watching an investigative report here on TTSN. I'm Tom. He's Tom. Shout out Bishop Sycamore High School. Have a great day.
Thank you, guys.